Who does it like Nitty? Deep up in the D-City. Who does it like Nitty? Deep up in the D-City. Nitty, D-City, straight gritty. No pity. Woody woo woo. It's Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, baby. You gon' run it, run it, run it, girl, and all. Tell me about you ready for this. You gon' run it, run it, run it, girl, and all. Tell me that you're ready for this, girl, girl, and all. Don't play with a boss. Girl, take it off. Take it from a real one. You gon' do it all. Is she really about this money or not? You gon' run it, run it, run it, girl, and all. Tell me you're ready for this money, girl, and all. Don't play with a boss. Girl, take it off. Take it from a real one. You gon' do it all. What up, dog? What it do? Nitty, baby, D-City, baby. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, baby. We gonna kick it about Kwame Brown and his thoughts on this social divide with YouTube and the way they monetize. And we gonna jump on $10 Tommy and how he keep fiending for the D. And YouTube sees nothing wrong with his actions of important women of the D-City, baby.
Oh.
Frank Nitty, two T's, two titties, rock with me, kick with me, fade.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I was getting a glimpse of
Frank
little
Nitty.
Carcino. Shout out to Carcino. I was getting a glimpse
Frank
of what he
Nitty,
had
baby.
going on over there on his show. I might have to play that. Boy, that was hilarious. But yeah, I got somewhere to be today. Because, you know, we got to fight off these demons, you know. These demons that just keep just weirdo stuff these demons doing, boy. Yeah. How y'all doing this morning, though? Y'all doing all right? Y'all feeling good? Looking good? How y'all doing this morning? I got to show y'all something. Now, they have to go back and fix something. I was about to get upset because I don't like when, you know. But let me share the screen with y'all on something. And then, you know, they age restricted that video already. How does YouTube know to age restrict something right after it goes off? Did they watch the whole video? If YouTube, thank you guys for helping prove that I believe you're helping prove. I'm crazy. That YouTube, Quarter Lab, and all these little companies that's a part of you guys, I think you guys are a part of the go along, get along gang. This is what I think. This is for educational purposes. I think you guys censor people that you don't like. I think you guys age restrict and censor people you don't like.
What people be scared to say, and I know a lot of black people, you know, hesitate to say it because, you know, the white man cuts our checks. But it's always gonna be a social hide and things that we're not gonna understand about how people look at us, how people judge us, how people rate us, because this is a European land. Did you hear me? European. I'm not European. You know what I'm saying? I'm African descent. What up, though? What it do, man? Nitty D-City, baby. Rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Like I said, we gonna listen to Kwame a little bit, and then we're gonna jump on $10 Tommy as he talk about the prostitutes of 4th Street in Michigan and monetized all day for it.
I think it's a big racket going on with you guys pretending to be an open platform for everyone to talk, but I think you only want certain people to talk. A man in Tammy Sotomayor could do a video reacting to 2 young black people getting pulled over, and he can say on YouTube, now this is what he said, YouTube, but you'll probably age restrict me or censor me for it. He said, I'm mad because the cops didn't take a step back and unload into the car. And I guarantee you that video won't be demonetized. I guarantee you that video won't be age restricted. Because every time he say the N word and he say the F word pertaining to gay people, you guys don't ever say anything. I wonder why that is. I wonder why a punk bitch weasel that's in a truck can sit here and talk about me for 3 months and then turn around and call YouTube every day and say I'm harassing him and then make a video about colorism and all this shit. Now you a crybaby punk bitch all of a sudden. Now you want to rank and you want to talk about me. You wanted to joke about my appearance. You wanted to joke about what I was doing. You wanted to joke about my the way that I speak. And now when I make one joke cooking your little bitch ass, you've been crying ever since. He said I was hard working. I also said you wasn't shit. I also said you was sitting on the side of the motherfucking road making all these packages late, boy. Publix right up the street, motherfucker. I can see that there ain't no shit in Publix. And I know you live way across the coast, but bitch, you might be a part of a network or chain, and you breaking the leak in the chain, bitch, worried about me. So get your stank, dirty draws ass into that truck stop, wash it, and then get your bitch ass on the road and stop making videos. You do no work, boy. All you weak beta males, all you do is critique real men. Then you gonna say some stupid shit talking about, Kwame said that he don't argue with men, and then he brought up some numbers about men, and then he said it could get violent, but he want to do violent, but it'd probably be the people around him. You dumb bitch, I didn't say nothing like that. I brought up the statistics of black males harming each other, and I said you niggas like to argue on the internet, and then it spill over into the streets. And I said I didn't want to do none of that, and that's why I don't argue with you niggas. That's what I said, sir. So what the fuck are you talking about? And how the hell you gonna tell a grown ass man that you never met what they will or won't do? So I'm supposed to stand there and let you fuck her with me. So you really believe, cause I dribble the ball, if you come a fucking with me, cause I never aggress anybody. I'm too motherfucking handsome and I build too much to just go fucking with somebody. I told you, bitch, I'm quicksand. Quicksand don't move too much. We just get a hold of that ass. Now, what I said was, I don't want to argue with none of you black males, because you niggas want to start some shit and then bring in a group. You can't fuck with me, boy. I don't give a damn what you think you is. You don't know me. And I'm just saying, I don't want to know you. I don't want to say your name for algorithms. I don't want to know you, nigga. You don't build nothing. You critiquing and talking about another man. And I done told you already, shut the fuck up, stop critiquing, and get to the fucking work. None of you motherfuckers want to challenge the work. You want to worry about what another man doing. Bring up all these bullshit scandals. Sounding like Brother Polite bitch ass. You niggas are weak. And you hide in groups. Because you don't do the work, nigga. None of you do the work. That's why you're critiquing another man all day. What the fuck are you building? You should be able to show what you building and say, look at mine compared to his. Nah, look what he doing. Look what he saying. Look at how he look. Look at how he think. Look at how he walk. Look at how he talk. Self-talk, make that a beat. Look at how he walk. Look at how he talk. Look at how he say it. Look at he can't think. Look at he's stupid. What are you, bitch? You got a nigga that just got a charge with something serious, and he out there talking about, yeah, you know, shit, I got Rolls Royces and shit, I got 4 Rolls Royces and shit, and you know, and Kobe Bryant fell out the sky, and goddamn Nipsey Hussle got shot in the head, and y'all said it was a gift. But with me, you know, I allegedly brought a girl to the room. What the hell did you say, boy? These are your leaders. These are your leaders. All of them turn into victims after they do something. These are your leaders. Niggas that I didn't say nothing about. Now it's going all around YouTube that I'm starting with Hassan Campbell. I started with Charlemagne the God. I didn't start with nobody. But I damn sure finished it. They just ain't believe this was quicksand. They were believing in a bitch ass nigga that didn't never do nothing but talk. He a bust, he a bust. Yeah, and I bust that ass too. They ain't tell you about that side. It's a lot they ain't tell you about me. See, you thought you knew and you don't know shit. Some of you niggas, you don't know shit. And now you're crying and got y'all panties in a bunch because you done got your drawers kicked in your ass, and now you want to call YouTube all day. Now you want to start a beef. One of you want to get the world, the ladies to not like me, because let me tell you something, punk. No man is gonna care that you crying like a bitch over your color, hoe. You a slick hair weasel. Yeah, that's what Jonan do. This is jokes, right? You a slick hair, dirty, top of the drawers and bottom weasel. And if you give me the address to that motherfucking ragged ass truck, I'll send you a fresh pack of drawers, bitch, in color. So it don't be white, nasty motherfucker. Your $2 strip club going to, bitch. You want to get mad because you want to joke about somebody, and then when they bust your ass, you run to the white man. Crybaby hoe. Cry about this one. And how the fuck you know I'm talking about you when I never said your name? This is how much of a weak punk weasel you are. Bitch, you standing in the background saying, hey, it's me. It's a lot of motherfuckers in a truck, punk. I didn't say your name, so I don't even know why you two falling for your shit. But I guess that's the new thing. Be a goddamn victim. Lizzo can be half naked, shaking her ass around, and people don't like it. Then she turned into I'm just a victim. I told you, Lizzo, email me. I got a skinny ass nigga that you can pick up, slam. You can damn near wear him as a backpack. And he'll tear that ass up, Lizzo. Stop trying to get everybody to fall for your shit, motherfucker. Don't nobody gotta like that shit. And don't nobody gotta like my big, tall, rusty, cussing ass. Stop trying to force yourself on people. That's what's wrong with us now. We letting people force their sick shit onto everybody else. This is America, motherfucker. I don't gotta want to see. If I bring my daughter to the game and I get her some nachos and some popcorn, how the fuck we supposed to eat that shit with your ass out? I just want to ask a question. How in the hell can me and my daughter enjoy our popcorn and cola with that shit all out like that? Sorry if that offends you. That is indecent exposure. And nobody want to see that shit. And you can cry all you goddamn want to. Cover that ass up. The fuck is going on? This shit don't make no goddamn sense. Y'all trying to make men shut up and shame them into being quiet because y'all want to pump this stupid shit to black women. That is not sexy, and that is not a representation of no black woman that I would respect. Sorry. The hell is going on? You got little white boys recording your ass, laughing at you and shit. Focus on the people that like you, ma'am. If you're so proud and happy about the skin you in, focus on the people that like you. We got a lot of sick weirdos around this motherfucker. Punk, every one of my detractors are weirdos. One nigga putting arm locks on arms over roaches. Press one, give me my roach. Press two, give me my roach. One nigga in the closet, old ass nigga with no land, putting arm locks on big women for no reason. The other nigga telling the police, wishing the police back up off of the black kids that are acting out during a traffic stop and said they should have unloaded the clip in the car. And YouTube is okay with that shit. He antagonized and provoked men online, telling them where he lived, calling their mothers the B word, saying all these things. And YouTube is okay with that. And now we got a slick weasel that's on the docket of doing something in Miami. But then he get online and talk all this slick weasel shit. Nobody don't give a fuck about your vehicles, sir. It would have been better off if you said nothing. Y'all trying to make men shut up and shame them into being quiet because y'all want to pump this stupid shit to black women. That is not sexy, and that is not a representation of no black woman that I would respect. Sorry. The hell is going on? You got little white boys recording your ass, laughing at you and shit. Focus on the people that like you, ma'am. If you're so proud and happy about the skin you in, focus on the people that like you. We got a lot of sick weirdos around this motherfucker. Punk, every one of my detractors are weirdos. One nigga putting arm locks on arms over roaches. Press one, give me my roach. Press two, give me my roach. One nigga in the closet, old ass nigga with no land, arm locks on big women for no reason. It's on the people that like you, ma'am. If you're so proud and happy about the skin you in, focus on the people that like you. We got a lot of sick weirdos around this motherfucker. Punk, every one of my detractors are weirdos. One nigga putting arm locks on arms over roaches. Press one, give me my roach. Press two, give me my roach. One nigga in the closet, old ass nigga with no land, putting arm locks on big women for no reason. One nigga putting arm locks on arms over roaches. Press one, give me my roach. Press two, give me my roach. One nigga in the closet, old ass nigga with no land, putting arm locks on big women for no reason. The other nigga telling the police, wishing the police back up off of the black kids that are acting out during a traffic stop and said they should have unloaded the clip in the car. And YouTube is okay with that shit. He antagonized. One nigga putting arm locks on arms over roaches. Press one, give me my roach. Press two, give me my roach. One nigga in the closet, old ass nigga with no land, putting arm locks on big women for no reason. The other nigga telling the police, wishing the police back up off of the black kids that are acting out during a traffic stop and said they should have unloaded the clip in the car. And YouTube is okay with that shit. He antagonized and provoked men online, telling them where he lived, calling their mothers the B word, saying all these things. And YouTube is okay with that. And now we got a slick weasel that's on the docket of doing something in Miami. But then he get online and talk all this slick weasel shit. Nobody don't give a fuck about your vehicles, sir. It would have been better off if you said nothing. But Kwame got to be censored. Kwame got to be taken off YouTube. He must be stopped. Because he got a PPP loan that he never got. I'm just on that angel dust right now, allegedly. And I think he got one. It came to me. You don't know your history. Pay what? Yeah, hold on, bitch. I mean, press two. This is amazing. But you know what, though? When you fuck with the Kichi man, he just think. He don't get mad. Tammy, you thought talking about my mama that can't hear you was gonna make me go crazy, huh? It just made you look weak. And watch this, Tammy. This gonna hurt your feelings.
It did make you look weak too, Tammy. It made you look real weak, Tammy. Tommy Sotomayor. Cause you ain't gonna bust a grape when you see that man. Yet you got the nerve to speak about his mother in that nasty, foul way.
Let me show you something. I want you to cry, bitch. Come here. Let me keep that foot on your neck, punk. Let me keep that foot on your neck.
Mama's cooking.
Uh-oh.
Mama's cooking. Why? Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Why? Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. So you share everything. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Get a little taste of mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Fuck you talking about? Mama's cooking.
What is it about this content that makes you feel so good? Or somebody had to lie on another black man? I told y'all there was a go along, get along game. And the majority of people talking about me in the most evil light, just to lie, they're black males. And look at the street, how many bodies are being dropped on these streets? Who's getting dropped? Black males. I'm a black male, I ain't bothering nobody. Didn't offer nobody violence. Didn't say nothing to nobody. I accepted a few challenges, but I didn't invite nobody violence. But then look at what they use when it's somebody they don't like. They use the media to say, I must be heard about basketball. I must have snapped over some basketball jokes. And I must be crazy. Leave me alone. And remember, I showed the email, the text messages from Instagram. Niggas wanted to play in traffic. Mm-hmm. This is how they set your boys up. The real men, it's not okay to be a man anymore. Mm-mm. See, this is how they set real men up. Mm-hmm. And just don't fall for any goddamn thing. Men that'll say, no, you're wrong about that one, and here's why. Mm-hmm. I gave a reason to Assign Campbell why I can't accept your bullshit. Because you're a gossip girl, and this is what you do. You start shit with other men that you should not have your nose in their business. And then you try to apologize. And then you try to take some clout that, I'm the king of the streets. I'm the voice of the streets. And I speak to people. No, people just give you a pass because bitch, you said it on the internet. Start all these beefs on the internet with 400,000 people watching. And then play tough. It's a shame what we men have turned into. Mm-hmm. And I understand why what's up, John? I keep saying it's been real. What's up, John? It's a shame what we men have turned into. That if we walk upright as individual men, we will be attacked by a group. Mm-hmm. Because individual men, as you can see in those texts when I responded, as an individual man, what did they say? Oh, that shit dead in me, but I got a couple people. Oh, yeah, I'm with the chicks in public, but in private, come to the studio with all the cameras and all my people there. See, your real men are getting taken out by these beta boys that like to hide in groups. If this ain't proof positive, I don't know what is. Ladies, men, if you raise an upright, independent male, that if you look at stats and data on this young man or that young woman, and they blow every category out the water and know they're not perfect, so they don't play a game well, in your opinion, and you make that this man's whole life, when he broke every statistical bit, you guys are gonna have to go check the rest of it out over on Believe. They gotta change the spelling of Mama's Cooking. So before I record my first episode on there, which I will premiere when I do it, we have to change the spelling of Mama's Cooking. But that will get done ASAP. But then we gonna really get into this shit. Get into this mind control and how the media try to prop up. Let me finish it.
Everybody got their own way of looking at things in life. My way of looking at it is pretty simple. When somebody gotta go to work, feed their family, that's their main agenda in life. That's their main focus. So sometime with that focus of maintaining a job, being professional, impressing your boss, that you can go up in rank, or at least keep your job and not think that you're losing. You may stand for some of their issues, not their issues, but their thinking on the job, because you're going by their rules. But it's another thing to take that same thinking home and live as if everything is the same within one man's eyes and another. You cannot judge people from just your eyesight, because everybody lives a different way, they sees life in a different way, and they raise their kids in a different environment and with different standards, and that don't make them bad people. Let's get it though, and let's get back into it though. That's just my thoughts, yo.
Excuse me. Sorry, Auntie. But I'm hungry. I stay hungry. I got a few of this big old eggs. But this, we're going to really get into it, where we expose how this media prop up the wrong type of imagery for our group. We prop up the twerkers. We talk about how educated our black women are, and they are. But we don't talk about the educated women that are building. We talk about the women that are twerking. We show images of the women who are naked. We show images of the big girl, the big woman that is trying to pretend like she's strong, but I can see the hurt all over you, baby. And that, we prop up the twerkers. We talk about how educated our black women are, and they are. But we don't talk about the educated women that are building. We talk about the women that are twerking. We show images of the women who are naked. We show images of the big girl, the big woman that is trying to pretend like she's strong, but I can see the hurt all over you, baby. And that's my opinion. And I should be allowed to say it. I think you're hurt. One of my best friends was a bigger woman, and she was the nicest, sweetest person in the world. And she got every guy she wanted just because she was cool as hell, she was cute as hell, she kept herself smelling right, and she was an all-around good person. You, ma'am, are trying to force an agenda onto somebody for what I think, I believe, I snap is something deeper from the go along, get along game. Males, if you didn't notice, women can now grab your crotch while you're on stage, and you better not do nothing about it. I saw a woman brag about smelling Yo Gotti's crotch, and I'm saying that for lack of a better or the real term.
Well, it's always been a difference in how sex is viewed from a man and a woman, and what is right and wrong on how you approach a woman, and how a man approach a woman and deals with a woman in a sexual manner. So that's always been a cliche, and I don't think that's nothing that's going to change, man. You know, I think a man need to take that as a compliment, as long as she ain't grabbing your balls like she trying to squeeze some damn grapes, you know. But if she doing what a woman supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, rubbing them boys the right way, I think that's a compliment myself, though. Real talk, though. Yay, yay.
Imagine a man getting on Instagram bragging about smelling something from any one of our female celebrities. Imagine what would happen to that person. Yeah, besides Charlemagne, the lesser charge. Yeah, he can get away with that. What the hell is wrong with my dog? Oh, clean lady. Yeah, besides Charlemagne the guy, he can get away with that. But I don't know if you guys are paying attention. But see, the white folks that thought I was a joke, that thought Charlemagne, Dr. Boyce, and all these alleged smart people was going to be able to joke their way off the internet and get y'all not to like me, see, they already knew what I was about. They already knew I can break you down real easy, because we are losing our rights, men. Imagine, close your eyes. Damn D, you gave me this idea. I want y'all to close your eyes. Thank you, Damn D. I want everybody to close their eyes and imagine Beyonce on stage. Imagine, sorry, Sister Beyonce, sorry, Jay-Z, that I'm using your wife. This is just a teachable moment. Imagine somebody reach up, a male, reach up from the crowd and grab her between her legs. Imagine the reaction that would happen. Imagine how many people can see the bad behavior in that. And this is why they don't want to talk about behavior. They want to formulate groups that their victimhood surpasses behavior. Now, I don't know why no doctors and psychologists have never said this, and maybe they have, but I see that certain groups' behavior is atrocious and they get a pass for it. Now, I want you to close your eyes one more time. Imagine Kevin Gates on the stage, a man who has been taken advantage of by his own words already, a man that's been molested already. And while he's up doing his job, a woman touched his genitals not once, but twice. Imagine no one does anything to correct the behavior. Because I believe if that was a female on stage, then that male would have been tackled, beat, and taken out of there for the bad behavior. Now open your eyes and see a man being taken advantage of to being molested as a child, and you tell me if America give a fuck about men. Still think I'm crazy?
You go run it, run it, run it, girl and all. Tell me if you really about it, girl, girl and all. Don't play with a boss. Girl, take it all. Take it from a real one. You gon' do it all. Is you really about your money or not? Is you really about that? not. Or not, or not.
And it's sad, ladies. They have tapped into your emotions so much that you don't understand. You got a black son that you raising for these white boys' hell pit. You got a son that's sitting right there watching you praise your goddamn daughter. You got a system that's right. You watching your son that you're going to ship out into the world that they don't give any skills to. They don't give anything real to this little boy that he wants. And they're preaching to him his daddy ain't shit. What you think that boy gonna turn into? Still think I'm crazy? They don't give anything real to this little boy that he want. And they're preaching to him his daddy ain't shit. What you think that boy gonna turn into? Still think I'm crazy? Because the numbers say I'm right. This is sad what we are doing. Everybody plays the victim. Hassan Campbell, we are sorry for what happened to you if it happened to you as a child. But what you are presenting right now is destruction. It's poison. You are no longer a victim. And what happened to you in the past should not take precedent over what you're doing now. Tammy, your mama may have not have loved you enough. Your daddy may have been a married man. I don't know, allegedly. You may have not had a connection to something. But that don't give you the right to every day come out your mouth talking about be this, be that, be this, and you wish police officers, peace officers would step back and shoot black people. I've never heard you say that about white people, sir. Plays the victim. Hassan Campbell, we are sorry for what happened to you if it happened to you as a child. But what you are presenting right now is destruction. It's poison. You are no longer a victim. And what happened to you in the past should not take precedent over what you're doing now. Tammy, your mama may have not have loved you enough. Your daddy may have been a married man. I don't know, allegedly. You may have not had a connection to something. But that don't give you the right to every day come out your mouth talking about be this, be that, be this, and you wish police officers, peace officers would step back and shoot black people. I've never heard you say that about white people, sir. And I know you cool with YouTube, so y'all probably age restrict this, but that's okay, motherfucker, because I'm going to put it over on me. You finally ran into a man that don't give a fuck about money, that you can't fuck with, that you bet not run up on, and you better motherfucking respect. You can say whatever you want over this goddamn internet, but let's keep it on wax, please. The age restrict this, but that's okay, motherfucker, because I'm going to put it over on me. You finally ran into a man that don't give a fuck about money, that you can't fuck with, that you bet not run up on, and you better motherfucking respect. You can say whatever you want over this goddamn internet, but let's keep it on wax, please. Let's keep it on wax, please, because despite what you think, motherfucker, I told you I walk this man shit on and off the internet. And I'm no silly man. I'm no ignorant man. I mean what the fuck I say, man. Now,
How mama used to say it back in the days, mean what I say what I mean. You know what I mean? What up, though? What it do? Nitty, baby, D City. I hope everybody enjoying kicking it with me. Late night up in the deep as we try to get right. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke, and you already know.
I want to play this video with Carcino because Choke No Joke has been itching to get my attention. And I love laughter. We're going to get back to the laughter because what's happening in America ain't funny. We are losing our rights and people are losing their brain cells into groupthink and victimhood. Motherfucker, you a man. You ain't no goddamn victim. You started with a man first. You had my name in your mouth. You ain't no victim after that. You step on my toe, I could do worse. You're not when you start shit. You talk about me, I talk about you. Simple. Nothing worse than a whiny bitch ass male. I see why these women are so frustrated. And I wish like hell I can bag up this mama cookie. Matter of fact, I'm already gonna bag up mama seasoning. That's gonna make your haters a little more mad. Since you want to talk about numbers after you call in YouTube on me every other day. As soon as the video go off, it's age restricted. That's okay. That's A-okay. But let's play this video. And shout out to Self Talk. Shout out to Carcino. Shout out to Ticket TV, Gravity Takeout, Tough Love, It's Been Real. Shout out to all the YouTubers that are positive and kicking draws in the ass with the work.
What up, dog? What it do? It's Nitty, baby. D-City, baby. You already know how we get it, baby. You know what I'm saying? We spit the real. You know what I'm saying? We spit what we feel. You know? We chill late night. You know? We just do it. We do it like we do it on a normal life. So nothing against Kwame Brown, and I don't ride nobody nutsacks. But he got a cheerleading pack that don't seem to motherfucking want to leave his name out their mouth. And just like anybody else talking negative, ain't nothing worse than me than grown men's wanting to be another grown man pom-pom session. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing out no pom-poms for no man. And I might like your game, or I might like your style, or I might like how you put it down, but I ain't finna be out there louder than a female though. He got a big ass cheering section, man, and you know, I ain't calling nobody no hoe, but shit, if it quack like a duck, look like a duck, then what the fuck?
That's what this shit is about. Everybody talk about somebody on YouTube. So to sit there and cry and bitch and complain and try to make one seem different than the other or one worse than the other, what's worse is when a man say that a cop, a peace officer should back up and unload on black people. Now, that's some shit you shouldn't say. But YouTube will allow that. Guarantee it won't be age restricted. Let's get into this. Shout out to Carcino. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe.
They go to chug. Yo, I want to address some things that's been said about me. You know, I don't know why they confused. They got moon confusing Kwame. And I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him, you know, so Kwame can come over, because, you know, you got this, you know, this clown, this chihuahua, you know, this dude who act like he in the industry, but he got y'all fooled. He ain't in the industry, you know, and he going around talking and he get read in a magazine or something, or the yellow pages, and he just making up stuff as he go along, man. And you don't know me. We never was at the fight. I only been in one fight in my life. Not the fight I got knocked out in by JC, but the fight I was only at one fight. Even you met me at a fight. But when you smoke a lot of crack, you know the brain goes. But it really wasn't crack, it was PCP. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm a record
Choke, no joke, do look like he smoked crack, but you know, I ain't talking about nobody. I look like I smoke crack too though. But look. Casino got all this choke. He got a badass crib, you know what I'm saying? He be like acting like he know everybody and shit, motherfucking like day ones and shit. But I bet money. Choke no joke will whoop his ass.
producer, a editor, a director. You wish you was in this industry.
He sounds just like that motherfucker, dog.
Chair like me next to this wall. You wish you could do that, but you ain't, cause you ain't your wildlife.
No, he sounds just like this motherfucker, dog. That's why I can't stop laughing. How the fuck did he get this nigga voice down like that? Hey, Garcino, you ain't shit. Oh shit. I can't even eat my apple. Hey, Garcino, you did that. Hey, the impersonation is too close. You took it too far, man. You should have backed off of it a little bit. How in the hell you get this nigga down like that? Damn. Here come the boom today, boy. He finna be mad as hell.
Is that what you two hours do? You just do that?
Know about. In almost every video, he brings this hatchet out. So just because you think you ain't saying nothing, I can see you, and I'm gonna find a little doll or a little prompt to talk about you in every video without saying your name then, since you want to play games. Because I told you I was geeky, bitch, and I told you this was quicksand, but you thought I was playing. But that's your bad.
Brown never met you, Joe. He never even met you. What he doing and what he talking about ain't got nothing to do with you. Oh my God. You were such a clown. You in here taking all the attention away from the girl. Trying to capitalize on a woman that's been in pain and went through what she went through. Yeah, you from the streets. You sound like a scumbag. That's what a scumbag do.
Yeah.
Hit the like button one time for the scumbag choke the joke.
Yeah.
So why the hell would I ever want to come meet up with you? For what? It's a waste of my time. My time is money. My time is very, very valuable. I really give that time to some people that really deserve it. And, you know, I don't know you. And quite frankly, you're not big enough. Sorry. You're not big enough yet, son. Maybe when you get a little, you know, out there more, you know, boost your name up a little bit, maybe I can come out and say what's up to you. Then maybe I'll reach out. Better yet, you deal with Terminal. Talk to my team. Choke the joke. Choke the joke. Talking about, tell you somebody. He talking about Matt Barnes don't know me, Steven Jackson don't know me. How would you know about that? You must have been following me pretty hard. Cause that ain't got nothing to do with you, Joe. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Why are you talking about that for? That ain't got nothing to do with you, Joe. But you just brought it up. See, that PCP is a mob, ain't it? Got you all messed up, boy. Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Choke.
Hey.
What we gonna do with Choke the Joke?
Y'all go check out the rest of the video on on Carcino's page. That is hilarious. Y'all please go check out the rest on Carcino's page. But I think we need to close out with a little bit of fun. So let's have a little fun. Oh, that's right. Let me go back. I don't know why I always look for it down the line, because I always have Patch ID to queue up. Where is it at now? I like when they got me linked. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, I got them. I've been on the phone wrestling for the white folks wrestling with the cable company. I know it takes a 90-day process for the fiber optic line. Excuse me, but they're supposed to be sending me another device, because apparently this little one Wi-Fi device they sent me that's supposed to boost the internet. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but they're supposed to have me another tomorrow. So if we have another tomorrow, then we'll do a call-in show tomorrow. So that way these weak beta males that keep saying, see, you can call in and talk to me. You can't call in and talk to him. YouTube, make sure you can't call in. Make sure you fuck with his internet. Allegedly, I think, I don't know. Make sure y'all do it, please. Hopefully we'll be able to call in tomorrow. Okay? And we will be shifting over a lot of things to Believe. And the content that I put on here, I'll also be putting over on Believe. There will be some content that will just be strictly for Believe. I make content so much, they only want one episode a week. That's easy to do. So I'll have 3, 4, 5 things over on Believe. I am in talks with another website. You guys have been super chatting. You guys have been great. I'm in talks with another site, platform that it's a subscription-based platform. We can do it for $5, whatever you guys feel like is comfortable per month. So $1 a month, $2 a month, whatever you think the old busty bus is worth. But they will not stop We the People. And I will continue to upload the videos on YouTube. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start clipping out the parts. And I got other people doing it. But this company is going to clip up the videos. And the parts where I'm not cursing as much, I'm going to put that on YouTube so you guys can use it and still make some moolah, baby. That's what they mad at. Trying to kick the busty bus off YouTube.
They demonetized Kwame Brown channel. Over 400,000. Right now it's 405,000 over strong. In less than like 4 months, man. He had everybody making videos off of his videos. So that was extra choke for everybody to get though. And he wasn't putting any strikes. He was letting it ride, yo. That's why he got that big cheerleading crowd. You know what I'm saying? Cause they was feeding off his ass. You know? He was feeling like Big Meech. He was feeling like Ace Boogie. He had everybody getting fed. He had everybody in the bread. But they demonetized Kwame Brown. But they'll keep other channels on and monetize channels like Lizard Hunter. Yeah, I said Lizard Hunter. I used to think it was alright channel, dog. But all he do is stalk women's all night long. I don't know what kind of woman would let their man just ride and basically just creep up on women's all day long to take videos. And then what got me was, how do we get away with it though? Because he making them like one after another, and one after another. Like, you know, every day though. Straight up in a row. I'm like, he gotta be the po-pos. He gotta be connected, yo. Because it makes no sense that he gets that many videos off these women's walking up and down the street like a doggone creep, you know, like some type of Chester. But these women want to be seen. They out there butt naked, but that don't still give you the right to be all up in their ass though. To be stalking like a real Chester, yo. And he monetized. His channel thriving. His channel pops every night. Just like the channel of Chosen Ones, exploiting women from 4th Street in Michigan. I don't care how slow a woman is. I don't care if she see a little growth in her life. It's still exploitation. Because only one person getting over in the situation. When you make a soap opera out of someone else's life.
You couldn't focus on the content because I was in the room. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think you like it though. But yeah, we ain't gonna let people disrespect what we got going on YouTube. We're not gonna do it. Did I interview my brother? My brother won't get on the internet. He don't got time for these type of games. He may let me record his voice, but he ain't gonna get on the internet. I can tell you that right now. But I got people cleaning up now, so it's gonna get loud. So I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. But as much as you can, start keeping up with the sites and the platforms that I talk about, because in the next couple of weeks, we'll be moving and shaking in a different way. Since YouTube want to break their company policy with me, because we were supposed to have a partnership, YouTube. I think you guys are fucking up that partnership. But it's okay. I got a large segment of my stuff that I'm not doing as much cursing, and we're going to still let the people eat off of it. So we're going to figure out a way to beat you the way that you like to be beat. Kwame.
That was mama's cooking, baby. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? What it do? It's Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. D City, baby. Straight gritty, no pity. You already know how we get it. Woody woo woo. Daddy long stroke. And you already know. Who does it like Nitty? Deep up in the D City. Who does it like Nitty? Deep up in the D City. Who does it like Nitty? Deep up in the D City. Who does it like Nitty? Deep up in the D City. Frank Nitty, baby. Nitty, baby, D-City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother, Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, baby. Nitty, D-City, rock with me.
Are in place to do that. And yeah, they do.
If YouTube, thank you guys for helping prove that I believe you're helping prove. I'm crazy. That YouTube, Quarter Lab, and all these little companies that's a part of you guys, I think you guys are a part of the go along, get along game. This is what I think.
Okay. YouTube is a part of the go along, get along game. You mean YouTube, the platform that you're speaking on as we speak? You mean that platform? You mean that go along, get along game? But let's listen. Let's delve into that. Let's dive into that.
This is for educational purposes. I think you guys censor people that you don't like. I think you guys age restrict and censor people you don't like. And I think it's a big racket going on with you guys pretending to be an open platform for everyone to talk, but I think you only want certain people to talk. A man in Tammy Sotomayor could do a video reacting to 2 young black people getting pulled over, and he can say on YouTube, now this is what he said, YouTube, but you'll probably age restrict me or censor me for it. He said, I'm mad because the cops didn't take a step back and unload into the car.
Okay, let's stop right there. I think Kwame should start a movement called Kwameanon because he's got these theories. I don't know if the word I want to say is restricted or not. I don't know, but he's got these theories, right? And they're based on speculation. So you come up with the term. He's saying that he doesn't understand why, Tommy Sotomayor, he keeps calling me Tammy, and come on, man, you look really infantile when you do that. Excuse me. It's my day off and I've been sipping on some beer, so I might have a burp or two. But you talk, first of all, you're gonna talk about it later, but what you're doing is you're talking about another man, you're making some complaints. You're gonna talk about it later because I've seen the video already. You're gonna talk about it later, but I'm forewarning you, if you haven't seen this video, that he's gonna get into projection and all of that, which is basically you saying other people are doing exactly what you're doing. But a reason why I want to talk about it now is so that to give you some context, and we could take the ride together into the projection abyss.
And I get
understood the full force of both lives. You just had that knowledge ingrained in you. And you got to choose between being a rock star and 20 or 25 years with the best sex every night of your life, great food, sports cars, planes, homes all over, fame, dying at 45 because of drug use, or not doing any of that shit and working as a clerk in a Hallmark card center and blowing out 88 candles, making it seem like that was better than what that guy did, although in a shorter time period. Because personally, I don't think life's that great after about 45. I met this guy where I take Daisy swimming. He's like kind of a well-known horse and dog trainer. And fly down. Is it really that different?
This is Chosen Ones. Some may know him as T-Boy. Others may know him as $10 Tommy. He's monetized, exploiting women from the D, 4th Street, Michigan Avenue, and anywhere else he can be.
I saw Metallica live in 99 Speedway in Joliet, Illinois. Yeah, Kevin, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Christine, what do you mean for my age? You just leave that part out. Your husband's a good-looking guy, Christine. You've been drinking again. Have another one on me. Do you not understand the question? Well, I'm saying if you had to pick, if you could be one day old and you understood the full force of both lives, you just had that knowledge ingrained in you, and you got to choose between being a rock star and 20 or 25 years with the best sex every night of your life, great food, sports cars, airplanes, homes all over, fame, dying at 45 because of drug use, or not doing any of that shit and working as a clerk in a Hallmark card center and blowing out 88 candles, making it seem like that was better than what that guy did, although in a shorter time period. Because personally, I don't think life's that great after about 45. You know, I met this guy where I take Daisy swimming. He's like kind of a well-known horse and dog trainer. And that came up the other day when we were drinking a coffee, and he's 75. He said this getting old just absolutely sucks. He hates it so bad. Oh, sorry about that, Christine. Yeah, outside today, yeah. So what would you guys rather do? Yeah, Kevin. I think I gotta believe with you. I think I gotta go with that. Oh, good, Jeff. You're right, Watson. It's true. Yeah, I gotta agree with the guy, though. This guy owned like big horse barns and dressage training centers and all this shit. He had a good life, but he absolutely hates being older. Yeah, I think that's a myth, Nicole. That's a myth, growing old gracefully. That's a bunch of bullshit. $50. How do you feel about it, How do you feel about it, Christine, getting older? And don't forget, I've seen pictures of you when you were young.
You can't smell the satanic, however I need to pronounce it. You can't smell the devilness on this man. Come on now. He speaks like a weirdo, dog. It is a such thing as growing old gracefully. Many women's, many men's have grown old and was very motherfucking comfortable and very motherfucking appreciated of their life and the time they had with their family, yo. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke. You already know.
You might be right about that, Todd. Yeah, that's an interesting perspective. You could be right. But you know what I mean, though? I mean, Todd, really. I'd like to give it a try. I mean, not the fame so much, but just like having it that made. Yeah, Nicole, I know the feeling. Todd, what's your plans getting older? You just going to roll with it and hope for the best? I don't think he does crypto. I don't think he does have a day job as an airline pilot. He's checked out, but I'm pretty sure I bet you money when he's flying in those planes that he's not the captain. The other guy is in the right seat. Yeah, they leased that airplane. They flew around. I don't think he flies for an airlines. No, you better look it up. He flew their airplane around with another guy, and I know he's type rated, but that doesn't mean he's captain.
Talking about Shady Sharon and Rich Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Why bother? Ain't none one of you motherfuckers no pilot.
Oh, okay, a charter service? Okay, well, that's not an airline pilot. There you go, Doden Quinn. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. See, this is why it's important to discuss these things. So maybe it's fair to say that it's not one size fits all. The way it worked out with Simca, if you're pessimistic and a half-full guy like me, that answer sounds foreign to you. But if you're like her and life worked out that way, I seem like a grumpy old kook. You're right, Stephanie. Yeah, you're right. Christine, do you wish you were pretty like when you were 20? When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I was going to college. Working jobs, going to college, taking a year off here and there. I had a good life before I went to college, man. I hitchhiked all over, rode freight trains all over. I had a great life in most aspects. Oh, 19? Oh my God. Yeah, man, I don't want to. Don't ask me for any advice, please. You'll be playing Russian roulette with a half hour. Yeah, you might. That's a good way of looking at it, Todd. You've been reading these philosophy books. Hey, Mary, yeah, corn nuts, yep. I don't keep in touch with her as much as I used to, but she checks in, and I don't know what the hell it is. It sounded like it wouldn't have been the sprinklers. It wouldn't have just... Oh, here it is. Right here. Want to hear it? I'm going to upload it right now.
Nitty, baby, D City, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Go kick it with your brother Frank, Nitty, D City, baby. What up, though? What it do? Nitty, baby, D City, baby, CWG. You already know how we get it. Appreciate you. Yeah.
No, you don't get many bad negative comments. It's just Pincher? Are you a effing pincher, honey? Huh? It's the worst, yeah. I'm telling you, Becky could write a damn book. I swear, I'm not kidding you. Navy SEAL Becky, that's no shit. Oh, congratulations, Barry. Maybe move in the right direction. That's why I'm glad that I don't have... Daisy, it's all right, hon. I'm glad I don't have a degree in social work because they'd take my license away. Hey, Beatnik, how are you? I don't keep in touch with her as much as I used to. But she checks in, and it's good to hear Bobbles. I don't keep in touch with her as much as I used to. But she checks in, and it's good to hear Bobbles. She's living with some guy, and I guess it's okay, you know. She's not tricking anymore. That's an improvement, if you ask me. I'm telling you, Becky could write a damn book. I swear, I'm not kidding you. Navy SEAL Becky, that's no shit. I saw Becky one morning before I knew her. I saw her walking out of the Crest, which is like a well-known place where you rent rooms by the hour. And she walked. It's funny with these drug-addicted girls sometimes. It's a long walk from the Crest to the stroll, but she would do it every time. She didn't want to spend the 15 or 20 bucks for a Uber or something. She'd rather walk. No wonder she's so damn skinny. Yeah, I wouldn't say he is supporting her habit, but it's a move in the right direction. That's why I'm glad that I don't have... Daisy, it's all right, hon. I'm glad I don't have a degree in social work because they'd take my license away. Hey, Beatnik, how are you? Yeah, I avoid Survivor Girl like the plague. No, I'm not sure where that is. Yeah, I'll tell you, man. You know, she's a trooper. I mean, if you, the life she lived is crazy. Same with Tassie. Oh, good, Beatnik. I mean, both Becky and Tassie, the notion they're still alive, and as you know, plenty of them are not. As Tassie said on the Bobbles as well, it's she's even since I was doing that, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's an element of luck to that. You know, it's a poorly lit area, girls are high, you know, not much police presence. It's just a bad scene for crossing the street. Yeah, I agree, Tassie. Tassie should write a book. I'm telling you, I wish anybody got any TED connections. Becky and Tassie both. That damn TED Talk would do records. They wouldn't need to do any of that teleprompter bullshit. Just come out there, pull up 2 lawn chairs, and start talking with a microphone. Hey, White Russia. It's the worst, yeah. Yeah, TED XXX. Oh, they're big. They are. They really are. It's just a, you know, it's like a lot of things. I mean, it's a culmination of things that line up to get them in there, keep them there, and make it very difficult to leave. Yeah, Michigan Avenue is really terrible. Go look at the latest articles on crime in Detroit. It's terrible. Part of the reason it's terrible is because the crooks know that even when somebody calls the cops, there's a good chance they're not going to show up. Yeah, the victory, and that's true. Yeah, that's what they nailed those guys with. Yeah, trafficking. But I'm telling you, that's like the RICO Act. It's a very broad spectrum of things they can charge people with. I mean, I guess there's human trafficking going out there, but I think it's kind of like a media thing. I think it's a bunch of bullshit in a lot of ways. There's been girls doing escort work since the beginning of time, and all of a sudden they, villainize the back page guys because of trafficking things, where there are 3 trillion guys that got blowjobs that never had a problem that it's hard to bring up in a CNN broadcast. No, I go by Pontiac. I hate that place. I don't have it on my phone, Christine. Yeah, no, it's just you know what bullshit there is out there. Chips and dip. That's exactly right. Yeah, Tassie. I love talking to Tassie. You ever look? Nobody hassles Tassie either. No, you don't get many bad negative comments. It's just above board, straight out. Yeah, Tom Talk. I should do that. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Hey, Kay, I want you to look up Affen Pincher. AFFENPINCHER. Look up Affen Pincher. See if you like that kind of dog. Yeah, I used to talk to her, yep. Until I found out she was ripping everybody off and lying. That's the end of the road, at least meeting people through me. I don't wish...
Talking about Shady Sharon now, dog. This is Shady Sharon he talking about. A straight up motherfucking con artist. Real talk, though. And a motherfucking snitch. Straight up, though.
No, you don't get many bad negative comments. It's just above board, straight out. Yeah, Tom Talk. I should do that. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Hey, Kay, I want you to look up Affen Pincher. AFFENPINCHER. Look up Affen Pincher. See if you like that kind of dog. Yeah, I used to talk to her, yep. Until I found out she was ripping everybody off and lying. That's the end of the road, at least meeting people through me. I don't wish her any ill will. I mean, I just don't want to have any affiliation with her. Once I catch her conning people, taking pictures of rehab places that you didn't even go to. See you later. Bozo the Clown, that's right. Yeah, J-Bo will probably come on, yeah. But even a lot of those other girls, too. I mean, Sherry's doing well now. Completed rehabs in a 1-year program, actually. I remember her. She, I don't know, she got 1.5 million views or something. She's doing really well. A religious-based program. She's going to be in it for a whole year. Kim is doing excellent.
In CWG world, we call her Picky Face Sherry. Because that's how you got the 1 million views. Her face was all picked out from the fact that she was dope sick, waiting on another hit. But even after 2 years later, he still speaks of her. But this ain't extortion. This ain't exploiting women's though. He's still getting paid off the conversation. And he's monetized. He's monetization. He get to talk his freaky shit all night long to old women's. Old motherfucking middle-aged women's, whatever. He get to talk all his it. But someone else like Kwame Brown, because he speak different, because he's not as educated up on a European language, even though he think he is. He don't get don't get the same monetization. He get demonetized for saying the word nig too many times. I don't know. But look at all the things that $10 Tommy say, and even more channels that exploit women's every day without their permission, man. It's like stalking, and people getting off on it, and all type of companies are sponsoring that.
When I signed on here, I'll get to the bottom line on this. So, you know, I was friends with Jesse Dunn for a while, and then there was kind of falling out, and it basically involved Ollie, who's a troublemaking pig from Prince Edward Island, and I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Let me catch y'all up on one thing. Ollie is his ops. He can't fuck with her for nothing, man. All right? And then let me catch you up on another thing. Jesse Dunn was used by a $10 T-boy at the time for nothing but his fun. As he does with most women that he interviews, he know they blow, or either after that little show, he makes them say the most ridiculous shit, even though they know better, bitch.
And you remember Jesse interviews that I had anyway. So her brother got killed, super dramatic deal, hit by a guy on a bike over there where I go to Taos. I have heard from a few people that things may be not going so hot. So sometimes you just have to take the high road on things. And I put the word out that I want to talk to her. And
he put the word out he want to talk to Jesse because he know it's a storyline to keep his channel and his people guessing. But he the one that interviewed Jesse and kicked her to the curb. I don't know I forget for what reason. I think she was kicking it with Ollie on the side, and that made him motherfucking look at her as maybe, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't as loyal or obligated as he wanted her to be within his court. And he booted her ass. Then when her little brother passed, he wanted to start getting teary-eyed because he knew it was a storyline. And then he tried to motherfucking speak. Then he tried to speak well about her and get his people to help out. Now that she done been off of YouTube for almost a year now, she haven't made another video. He done figured out that people want to know what's popping, cause they figure that she maybe done fell back and you know, being an addict, being an everyday addict. But this is supported by you. This is all monetized, yo. And then he gonna add his little freaky shit in it. How he want to do his little members. What he'll do to his to his chat room, to the ladies, as well as exploit them, cause he out here meeting and greeting, and then to say they stalking his ass when he done started a relationship with him from state to state, man. All supported by YouTube, all monetized.
Check this out. And actually, she texted me right after I signed on. I'll get it back with her tomorrow. But I got a real thing about doing what I can to keep these people from relapsing or fucking around with some other drug of choice.
He's such the Dr. Phil, man. He wanna act like he's such a angel in disguise. But this cat don't have no motherfucking problem telling anybody that he's an atheist and have no belief in God. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, well, I'll know tomorrow. It'll be too late to call back tonight. Who's that, White? Yeah, he's a small-time crack dealer, but you can tell that he takes it. I think he's done some brain damage. I mean, he actually did me a favor by going on bobbles that night, and obviously this guy's not playing with a full deck. Oh, there the lights went out. Like I say all along, he's a perfect example of why people don't want to live in Detroit.
Just keep on listening to this racist bastard. To this cat that's always trying to get over on the fact that he think nobody see what he doing because he think he's so much smarter than everyone else. Your wealth, your education, your peers don't give you the right, dog, to come down here to the D and exploit these women off of 4th Street or Michigan. Your little shit you do, they do every day in bigger ways, in churches, in community centers, as well as other organizations. Food trucks, Salvation Army, women organizations, ministries. What are you doing, man, to really help, dog, but lining your pockets? And then get accused of all these murders and still come back to the D. Call me what you want me, dog. But don't call me late for dinner when it's time to eat. When I see a little bunny like you hopping around, talking like you bad, like you ain't got nothing to worry about, but yet you out here doing all the worst of things, like exploiting other people's family members and their friends, man. Is it my problem that a motherfucker more bad a motherfucker than a bunny rabbit just hopping around talking it can't handle what's really gonna pop off, can't handle what you really need to be out here in the D with to be equipped. D city life, man, straight gritty, no pity. You already know how we get it. Woody woo woo, daddy long stroke. You already know.
Now, he'd love to connect the dots because he's black. It's got nothing to do with it. This guy's a weird.
He go to black. He always speaking on my race, man. I'm black. I'm a black Hebrew, dog. How you like that? Huh? What's pissing you off about me, dog? That you don't like? I appreciate the fact that your ass is definitely scared of me, dog. It's like a Tyson fight. I can feel your fear before I can even motherfucking get near your ass. I can hear it in your voice, man. It's real sad. Keep spitting my name, boy, because you know I'm in your head.
Where else? This is better than a good movie. This is super interesting. Yeah, I really liked Raven. Sure did. The only thing that keeps me from going crazy about Raven is I don't think she was ever going to get out of there one way or the other. Yeah, it's true. Oh, that's true, George, yeah. Only drugs I ever pushed on my girlfriend was birth control pills. Yeah, Becky's a hustler, I mean. Oh, thank you, Conan. She's kind of a hybrid between a prostitute and a geisha girl. I mean, you could, if you took her to the casino or something, you'd have a good time with her. Oh, thank you, Nicole. You know. There's my girl guarding the van and the house at the same time. It's true, yeah. That's my girl, hon. Good job. I didn't take her with me a lot of the day today, too hot. I mean, I did take her swimming twice, but it was just too hot. Yeah, I think it took a while. I mean, I'll bet you money there when Cassie first met me. Even Becky. I told Becky the other night, you know, I mailed her some stuff. And I said, you remember when we first met? And I said, I told you this is going to work out. You just hang in there. Yes, she sent me the sweetest, nicest long text in the world. And I think if they doubted it at the beginning, they don't doubt it now. Hey, Mark, how you doing?
He keep the women's wanting to come back doing more and more interviews because he keep on promoting their cash apps, they PayPals, as well as to keep in touch with them on some meet and greet shit, like straight up back page. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never got with this, you know what I'm saying? This chosen ones, baby, off 4th Street in motherfucking Michigan. Straight up from motherfucking the Campbell building of motherfucking Southwest. Let's get it, man. Woody whoop whoop, Daddy Longstroke, man. You already know. D-City, baby. Straight gritty, no pity.
Hey, Cheryl. All I can say is that to me, if I went back and you fall into shit by, you know how life is, right? Doors opening and closing. And I would have to say that, I just down there taking photos and see those women. It's like I thought, well, that'd be cool. Maybe I'll talk to one someday. And just how it kind of happened. And that's got to be like in my top 25 events in my life, I would say. Just the way it started and the way it got going. And that all this times went by and some goods come out of it. And some really tragic stuff, too. But, like, still talking to Becky and Cassie and stuff, and thankfully Maddie's still alive. It's just been really interesting. Good night, Todd. I think it was either Penny or Wendy. I think it was Penny, Wendy. It could have been Angel, one of those three. I could go back. It's probably listed by the uploaded date. Yeah, I mean, as much as it easy as you'd think, like it's no judgment, it's not even that. Honest to God, I never. I mean, when I was young, my buddies and I, we'd go down there and get blowjobs, prostitutes, and stuff. It used to be the Willis Show Bar in Anderson's Gardens.
when we was young, me and my buddies used to go down there and get blowjobs and lollipops and stuff. Yeah, act like it's regular, man. Act like it's normal, dog. And you been doing it for how long?
So, I knew about it and everything. And, but, I kind of like, that was a short time in my life. And
don't get me wrong, legalize prostitution. But he need to live his truth. He's a lying ass old fool, dog. He claims he do nothing at all. But he around stalking these women 24/7, 7/11, if he ain't thinking about them on a soap opera all day and all night long. As well as Lizzie Hunter, man. Stalking these women every damn day. This to line his own pockets up, man. Yay. Chester molester ass nigga.
And it didn't even, I never even, thought, didn't even really register, you know what I mean? I mean, when I was down there, I wasn't thinking of the good old days or anything. I was just thinking these girls, you mature, right? As a person, you start looking at them like, God damn. Their health and their tragedy and their family and that kind of thing. Yeah, I think, I never really looked at it like that, though. I mean, I was always very careful in anything that I did,
If we allow people to think that they can come down here from other damn cities to motherfucking do a documentary on us, like if we some damn type of peasants or some type of damn animal that they doing some type of discussion or feces on or some type of motherfucking article, that's just too much, man. And he done kept this shit going for 4-5 years, dog, off of these women's murders. It wouldn't even caught on if he didn't have these women's murders attached to his name. And then came back like nothing was wrong. That's when we started calling him $10 Tommy, from T-Boy to $10 Tommy. Because he came throwing gifts. Had his people supporting his shit. Straight up back page. And nobody gave a damn. This shit been going on every damn day like he's Santa Claus, man. And you can hear his conversations, man. You know what I'm saying? It get weirder and weirder and weirder. The way he talk to these women, the way they sit around and act like it's the coolest thing, like they back in happy days. Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days. Friday, Saturday, what a day. We're doing it all again. Yeah, I remember that shit. But this ain't Fonzie. You ain't Fonzie, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even rich. Goofy ass motherfucker. You more like Potsy. Oh no, you can't even be Posse, cause Posse was at least getting the ladies. I don't know, you might be Ralph. Or maybe you was the cook. How about that? Yeah. That sound more like you, dog.
I didn't do anything just because it made me feel good. I was really genuinely interested in, hearing their story. I still am. Good night, Todd. To Diana? From where, Christine? And it's fun talking to him, it really is. Yeah, we never, but really, even when I was with him and stuff, and having lunch or dinner, or talking to him, interviewing him, I mean, when I first started, it was like, getting right to that. And then later on, I wasn't like interested that much about that part. I was interested in the other part. Oh, these are the sprinklers now. Sounds like. Yeah, every weekend, yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, I didn't have anything else to do. Yeah, I don't even know if that's really true. Like, I guess they felt all right. I don't know how to. I mean, you really don't know what they think. I mean, I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I still got a bunch of stuff from a year ago. I am gonna do that again, but it's just been so damn hot down there. Yeah, I don't know. How about this? Does anybody have an opinion on there on why they would think that working girls get so much attention and the Native Americans out west that are homeless don't? Anybody take a stab at that?
You want to take a stab at why the Amish community don't want you around their kids any damn more? Why you got accused of being a Chester around their little girls? Yeah. What up with that? Why the popos motherfucker had you to come in and explain yourself? $10 Tommy.
Oh, artistic? Oh, geez, you're kind. Yeah, she got killed. Christine. Oh, okay, beating it. Yeah, you might be right about that, Jeff. Oh, okay, Andrew. Oh, thank you, Mark. I don't know if I am, I ask things twice sometimes. I'll tell you the reason that I ask things twice sometimes. Well, sometimes probably because I'm old and forgetful, but other times is because I'm always kind of distracted. I usually have Daisy with me. I've got the van, the windows are down. There's people like walking around the van. I'm trying to do the interview, and I'm like, that's why. Oh, okay. Yeah, Roxanne. Yeah, I never really looked down at him though. I mean, I don't really look at it like that. Yeah, it could be something about that though, but I don't know that the working girls are actually glamorized. So if that's the case, then that wouldn't apply. Got people desperate and getting, trashed for years. They're not in much of a better situation now than they were when the trashing first started. So why isn't that more interesting to people? It's somebody getting shafted. I mean, there's damn squirrels that get hit by a car that get GoFundMes more than human beings out west that really could use some help. It's just a mystery to me, man. That beautiful moon. Yeah, it is, but if you listen to the interviews, we're not really talking about sex. We're talking about their lifestyle, their use.
Other people business. giving up information about drug houses and the drug itself. Did I say other people business? That's what you be asking, man. No, giving them no help. Just using them, man, for their ignorance, you know, and their stupidity. That's why they on the streets. They can't get their head together, dog. You know what I'm saying? They can't figure out motherfucking two damn things. And you already knew that. But you know, you here to line your pockets up and think that we dumb while you motherfucking go back to West Branch. While you go back home, back to the crib, back to West Branch with all the cream. No, it ain't going down like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? All you trying to do is befriend these damn hookers and these motherfucking local little dope mans. This is why I say everything out here, man, is fucked up and corrupt. This is why I say our politicians, our motherfucking, our popos, they corrupt. Even though they help us and shit, they motherfucking line their own pockets up. They got their own agenda, man. Somebody that was doing what $10 Tommy was doing right in this damn hood, man, would have went to jail several damn times. They would have been accused of all type of shit, man. This cat got accused of like 7 to 9 murders his name was mentioned with. No, they ain't come after me, claim. But you ran, bitch. But you ran. Then you try to come back with your court supporting you so you can clean your name. Man, if y'all ain't down on this, y'all need to get down on shit. And even keep up with the other shit I'm talking about, man. The other channel like Lizard Hunter, dog. Not because you like it, but keep up with it. Why do it grow? Why do it have the success that it have when he exposing these women without their knowledge, without their motherfucking getting any type of paper from it? And even though they out there at butthole naked, he putting his own spin on it so he can get his what? So he can get his pockets lined, dog. We don't even know all the time if they hookers, but he's saying they are. And $10 Tommy just keeping the storyline, man, instead of letting it die off. He the only channel that do that, dog. Now, how is that not exploitation?
Okay, Jody. I got one guess, and I'm not sure of this, is that it did seem like quite a few had drinking problems. And it seems to me that an alcoholic, a lot less play than a drug addict for some reason. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, you might be right on that, Semka. I think so too, Mark. No, I'm not. It's not on this phone. Yeah, you're right, Sue. Oh, okay, Jody. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the hell to do. Now, you know, as you get older, when you're younger, you think, why are people tying themselves to giant redwood trees? Are they smoking bad marijuana? What's going on here? I mean, I agree, say the redwoods, all that bullshit, but when you get a personality that would actually go to that extreme, people quit eating for different things. You know, now that I'm older, I can see why people do some of this crazy shit, because everything else has failed. You tried to do it everything the legitimate way. You tried to write your congressman, legislator, president, other members of the cabinet didn't do shit. You know, you've been traveling out west for the last 40 years. taxpayers' dollars have been subsidized think tanks like the University of Michigan. They've been around for fucking ever, and what good has it done? I know every spring a bunch of Jewish kids from West Bloomfield and Yonkers take a private charter bus down to Detroit, and they go help the black people clean up their yards, and then go back and, you know, light the fondue and the... I let Gerald... Who did I let that crazy Catherine interview me once? I let Gerald and Maddie interview me. Hoops to do it. So Bobbles and I made up. I'm fine with it. Yeah, people are really gullible. I mean, I can see how people get ripped off and conned. And if you do something like this long enough, it doesn't take long to figure out what works and what doesn't. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a formula to making it really fly, which I really don't kind of ignore. I mean, you notice these people, they couldn't say anything more about me anymore when I quit doing interviews. There's nothing left to do. What are you going to talk about? Stuff that you already talked about 2 years ago?
I'm still talking about you, fool. I never come off your neck. Long as you think you can come up in the D and motherfucking keep exploiting these women for your own growth, for your own motherfucking wealth, man, don't think you motherfucking should ever motherfucking feel that damn comfortable, yo. Not in D City, not when it's straight gritty, no pity. Woody woo woo.
It ended their channels. Where's my guard dog? Yeah, I think I'm street smart. Yeah. Yep. I would say I am. I mean, I'm not an all-pro or anything. I'm not going to be at the All-Stars show, but good enough.
And let me just tell y'all why I think this cat a racist and a damn a bigot and a two-face or whatever you can call this cat, man. Ain't no damn good in no type of way. D-City is majority black. But just like I stay in Southwest in Mexican Village side. It got all type of different races, dog. You know what I'm saying? We even got a side where they got Arabs, man. You know what I'm saying? That's on the west side, or maybe somebody may consider it on the border of the southwest west side. You know what I'm saying? So you got all type of different races here, man. That when he say an organization or Jewish kids or this school kids, college kids from Michigan, from University of Michigan, came down to help black people, that was a racist ass statement, dog. Because Detroit ain't just black. It's whites here too. It's all different races here, dog. You don't know a damn thing, dude. Real talk. You might look at a black man, you might look at a man and say, damn, he's black. Yet he may not speak a damn lick of motherfucking English, Jack. And be Caribbean or somewhere from on the Spanish lands.
Yeah, I mean, I know the stuff that I've done for the last, God, I don't know, these kayak and all this stuff. I mean, I like it. It's what I like doing, but you're not getting fish. Personally, I think they've ruined the Great Lakes with them. Especially when you've got governmental agencies that are being subsidized by tax. No, they are. They're crazy. Get a couple escorts. It's great. Yeah, Rachel Reed's a pain in the ass. You know, I get some weird interest, I think. It's not popular, let's put it that way. My videos are no different now than they were when I first started out. Same exact stuff. You wouldn't believe all the hate emails I get about putting food videos, and they threaten to unsubscribe. A lot of nasty comments. Yeah, I used to, for a while when they had the airline wars, I would fly to Faneuil Hall in Boston out of Detroit. It's like $39 round trip. Take a cab down to Faneuil Hall, eat about 3 or 4 lobster sandwiches over an 8-hour period, fly back to Detroit at night. Whole damn day cost me like $125 or something. So great. When I first started making some money, about 82, I'd go rent a suite down at the Rensen in Detroit, and I'd get a room on the top facing the river where you could see Canada. I'd do it in the winter mainly, and rent it for a week. And I remember I was getting it for like $133. That was back in '83 a night, but it was worth it. It was just like they had kick-ass restaurants. I'd go over to Greektown. I didn't have any dogs. No, they are. They're crazy. Get a couple escorts. It's great. Yeah, Rachel Reed's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I shouldn't, that's not completely accurate, because, yeah, that was a lot. But the way that it would work is they'd offer these deals on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'd pay up the ass on the weekdays, but I get that premium deal on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I was like a regular guy doing it and stuff. So believe me, I don't mean to make it sound like it was that much. In that combo that I just mentioned, it was a lot. It wasn't like staying at the Super 8, but it was worth it. Yeah, they're just, well, if you look at these people that with these hate channels, there's a disproportionate amount of them with special ed children. When you look at, 15 people on YouTube that you know of creating most of the trouble, and 11 of them have kids that ride the short school bus, that ought to be your first clue. Secondly, you can shut them up quickly by asking them, what have they ever been successful at? Nothing.
If anyone with a spine can shut your weak behind up, fisherman cap, dog on your lap, orange t-shirt, looking like a damn safety patrol boy, just standing in your face, just seeing you eye to eye. That's why you like YouTube. You get to play like you're a grown-ass man.
So it's not difficult when you profile these people and tell the truth to figure out why they go out and cause trouble on YouTube, because they've got nothing else to do. Their whole life has been a failure. And the only thing that releases any endorphins and causes any happiness is for them to cause somebody doing better than they are grief. Oh, you don't like those, Angie, huh? They're deleting their own stuff. Yeah. Look, and I'm not saying, physically challenged, mentally handicapped kids, it's terrible. It's too bad. I wish it didn't happen. But I'm just telling you this as a fact. When you look at these people, you got a pretty high number of them all having something in common. Oh, salmonella, yeah. That can happen anywhere, though, Angie, to be honest with you. Yeah, salmonella. I had a buddy of mine, that guy I know from Atlanta, he got that damn shit cleaning out his wife's turtle's aquarium. He'll be sicker than a damn dog for a few days. Well, Lucas, I think in this case, though, I mean, these kids are just, these kids are just a little off. They don't have the capability of a normal realm of existence as a kid their age. I mean, the system isn't picking on them. They can't cut it in a regular classroom. And all I'm saying is, when you look at these people, and you know who they are, and you...
Tom, $10 Tommy, who is these people? I would like to know. Can you specify that? My bad, I can't talk, Jack. Can you just tell me who is these people? Can you let me know? I'm so fucking ignorant that I don't see your hatred, yo.
Look at the percentage of kids that are a little off. These people take first prize. It's not coincidental. Yeah.
Yet you come to the D city. Yet you come to the D city to exploit the same people that you trying to assault, that you trying to put down. Who's the clown? $10 Tommy.
You know, you can have a learning disorder because you have ADHD. You can still have a high IQ. But when you've got a genetic consequence going on, like alcohol, fetal alcohol syndrome, whatever they call it, stuff like that, you can't help but wonder if that had something to do with this. Hey, Beckwoods, how you doing? Oh, really, Tony? Well, you certainly caught up. Is this a drive-by shooting right here? That's another main difference between white and blacks. If I was black, I would have went in the house by now. Because I was afraid I'd get taken out for drive-by. But because I'm white and nobody had access to my refrigerator to poison my Kool-Aid, I'm not worried about it. It's a different way of killing people. Hope he doesn't run into my kayak. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. Good night, Mama. These kids are just a little off. They don't have the capability of a normal realm of existence as a kid their age. I mean, the system isn't picking on them. They can't cut it in a regular classroom. And all I'm saying is, when you look at these people, and you know who they are, and you look at the percentage of kids that are a little off, these people take first prize. It's not coincidental. Yeah. You know, you can have a learning disorder because you have ADHD. You can still have a high IQ. But when you've got a genetic consequence going on, like alcohol, fetal alcohol syndrome, whatever they call it, stuff like that, you can't help but wonder if that had something to do with this. Hey, Beckwoods, how you doing? Oh, really, Tony? Well, you certainly caught up. Is this a drive-by shooting right here? That's another main difference between white and blacks. If I was black, I would have went in the house by now. Because I was afraid I'd get taken out for drive-by. But because I'm white and nobody had access to my refrigerator to poison my Kool-Aid, I'm not worried about it. It's a different way of killing people. Hope he doesn't run into my kayak. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. Yeah, they're excellent people. They're nicest. My buddy is like a real life walking Jesus Christ. He's a good guy. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. Alcohol, fetal syndrome, fetal alcohol syndrome, whatever they call it. Stuff like that. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. To their Traverse City place. They have a fantastic place out. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. Alcohol, fetal syndrome. Maybe Nitty stole the new Jeep. Things, you know what I mean? I hate to say this, and please don't take it personally, but I purposely on Louisiana. I hate that state. It could be my own ignorance. I've had it happen before. I've been to New Orleans. I just don't care for that bead and that Cajun bullshit and that swampy water and high crime. It's just, it seems like every turn around the bend it's something bad and it's hot. And I drive around that state. Yeah, I should have went down there, but I was in a mental hospital. Yeah, I don't really care. I read a lot about it. I saw pictures of it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I like Kentucky. Angie girl, I've got a Questar 7. I don't know how familiar you are with telescopes. Questar 7. The truth of the matter is I did astrophotography. I was going to do some this summer, but the truth of the matter is it's the winter that's better here, or higher up, like Barrow, Alaska. And really, unless you're a millionaire, the images are still bullshit. Even with, I forgot how much my telescope, I think it's probably worth $3,500 now. I think they were $6,000 new. And it's good, and it's better than, one you get for $189 at a hobby shop, but it isn't like what you'd think. People are always emailing me, asking me questions about cameras, and, I got a lot of experience with video and cameras now, and I tell them, man, it's not what you think. It is going to be an improvement, but, you think you're just going to be like sending these into National Geographic. I mean, you're not. No, I didn't. Well, you mentioned if it's somebody that takes the time to go down to Kentucky, if you want a deal on a Questar 7, I'd give you a deal on it. I've got the solar filter, all sorts of add-ons. I don't have the clock timer, though, so you're chasing planets the whole time. That's an expensive telescope to own, by the way, and they will rip you off for any kind of maintenance. Oh, sorry about that, Angie. Yeah, you're kind of right about it. They just never really cared for that Cajun shit. It's just, but I fucked up before. Believe me, until the last 5 years, if you'd have told me, Kentucky, I'd have said, no way. I don't want to go to Kentucky. I just want to, not have it sit there and get cool. Shit, yeah. I'm serious. So damn good. Yeah, she listens well, yeah. Yeah, she's a real muscular dog in the chest, and Even as a young puppy, had that real thick, when nobody's there. Why? I don't know. Sorry about that, Cinco. Now, would you reconsider because of those floods, or do you just think it was a fluke? I agree that I painted myself into a corner for sure. Yeah, preference, yeah. I really am. I want cultured and big tits, bisexual, good job, puts up with my bullshit and bad temper. Yeah, I don't want much, do I? I mean, the truth of the matter is, I knew before I left Florida, I knew when I was about 36, like, you know what? I'm not really into this bullshit. I mean, I like these women, but I know this sounds shallow and you probably, don't like it. I don't know if you do or you don't, but I just thought, I'm just not really into this marriage stuff. I knew about 36. I was even kind of weaning out. I've told you guys this before. Once, like, you could get porn and shit easy on the internet and stuff, you didn't need to know going into some bad neighborhood. I knew that the likelihood of any romance in my future was pretty limited. And I was right. Because I had one girlfriend, 98. And I remember thinking, this girl's really nice. I like her. She really liked me. But I just don't want to put up all this fucking bullshit. I know it sounds fucking shallow and shit, but I thought this is going to be impossible. And I couldn't wait to get rid of her. And then I had one a little bit for about 8 years ago. But until the day I die is pretty much spelled out. And even though I talked this shit about thinking this, once that I was able to get over that, back in the day, dating and girlfriends, it was a means to an end. I mean, VCRs, all that bullshit. And once that, the world exploded with other ways of getting that, I knew the likelihood of me having like a girlfriend or a wife was like pretty goddamn low.
He's talking about Backpage. That's what he's talking about. Talking about the internet, and he's talking about Backpage. That's why he didn't want to be married no more. The excess of getting what a man want when he wanted was becoming too damn easy, without all the begging, without all the asking, without all the accusing and the accusations. I ain't mad at him for nothing he's saying other than the fact this cat a weirdo, and he won't motherfucker admit to the fact that he is exploiting these women for his own growth.
Temper. It wasn't this way. I really do. But it is. Yeah. Oh, dear Lucas. That's all right. One out of 20? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's true, Nicole. Yeah. Yeah, human behavior, man, I'd say it's interesting. Well, I would agree that I painted myself into a corner for sure. Yeah, reference, yeah. I really have. I want cultured and big tits, bisexual, good job, puts up with my bullshit and bad temper. Yeah, I don't want much, do I? I mean, the truth of the matter is, I knew before I left Florida, I knew when I was about 36, like, you know what? I'm not really into this bullshit. I mean, I like these women, but I know this sounds shallow and you probably, don't like it. I don't know if you do or you don't, but I just thought, I'm just not really into this marriage stuff. I knew about 36. I was even kind of weaning out. I've told you guys this before. Once, like, you get porn and shit easy on the internet and stuff, you didn't need to know going into some bad neighborhood. I knew that the likelihood of any romance in my future was pretty limited. And I was right. Because I had one girlfriend, 98. And I remember thinking, this girl's really nice. I liked her. She really liked me. But I still want to put up all this fucking bullshit. I know it sounds shallow and shit, but I thought this is going to be impossible. And I couldn't wait to get rid of her. And then I had one a little bit for about 8 years ago, but until the day I die is pretty much spelled out. And even though I talk this shit about thinking this, once that I was able to get over that, back in the day, dating and girlfriends, it was a means to an end. I mean, VCRs, all that bullshit. And once that, the world exploded with other ways of getting that, I knew the likelihood of me having like a girlfriend or a wife was like pretty goddamn low. You can call me a psychic and a fortune teller, but you know what you're like. And it's been that way for a long time. I think if I'd have waited a year or two longer, I probably would have never even got married, but I kind of got an ultimatum, and at the time I was thinking, well, it's never going to get any better than this. I might as well go give it a whirl. I'm glad that I did. I don't regret it. And I'll take full responsibility on why it didn't work out. It just, I got thinking, this is fucking bullshit. I mean, it's fucked up. It's mental illness, I would agree with. If you compare it to, like, a normal, healthy relationship, I would agree with that. Yeah, I just couldn't play. I just don't have enough to offer for, like, what would be considered on any professional standard a healthy relationship. I just couldn't fucking do it. I know it's fucked up. It's not that I'm a bad guy or like I think women are second class. It's nothing like that. It's just, I don't know. You can't have it both ways. I think I have really a low skill level when it comes into like long-term relationships. You could say, well, you're selfish. You still want all this bullshit and still want to be married. It's like, there's an argument for that. But once I determined that was a reality, I thought, well, man, I probably just ought to need to cut this loose and go out and live a better life and get a big 10-incher. Good luck to you. And that's what I did. So, I mean, I was kind of that way in my mid-30s. And then once I decided to leave my wife, I don't want to say it got worse, but it got more crystal clear that what I'm like and the likelihood of that. I mean, there's a big world out there outside happy relationships with the opposite sex. But I think if I honestly had my druthers, I would just rather have like a woman that was kind of subservient. Not in the, she's not going to get 10 beatings when she burns my grilled cheese, but just someone that like just went along with everything I did. And I'm not necessarily convinced that that's the right way to go, but I think that's the way I evolved. I just want like kind of like a Linda Lovelace that likes. No, they didn't. But I've spent a lot of time reading about this and thinking about it, and I just don't think it's fair to blame my parents. I do think I probably could have had a better genetic pool. But honestly, like I've said all, I think that I should get A+ for as good as I turned out, considering the circumstances. I mean, chunk or two up. That's what takes you to the Grim Reaper. We're going to be boiled down to bury it in the ass. No, I don't. I'm kidding. I'm sure there's the same intimacy and all that bullshit. I'm just need some kind of a builder's award because I have freaked the fuck out a few times. Not lately, but I have in the past. And I've asked my neighbors, do you hear anything? They say, no, I didn't hear anything. It's got super good insulation between the walls. I'll give you, I know this sounds terrible, but like this guy, I told this neighbor, I tell all my neighbors, you want to use my kayaks, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Just either if you don't have a trailer hitch, I'll tow it over there and you can go fuck around. Really, I'm like that about everything, right? So I said to him yesterday, he saw me and he waved, and he didn't wave, like, this happened to me in a junior college one time. There's certain things that are like characteristic with gay guys. The voice, not always, but sometimes, and the mannerisms. And I don't know whether that's genetic or it's learned or I don't give a fuck, right? But I saw him yesterday and I said, hey, everyone use this kayak, you're welcome to. And he waved at me like where your palms facing and the fingers are going up and down like girl wave. Not guy. And now this guy shows up tonight, so I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. Which I don't give a fuck about. But my intuitions were right. But I think if this guy really knew me, he'd think I was cool. But he thinks I'm just kind of like a Archie Bunker. I don't think my neighbors know my YouTube. I don't think they do. Pretty sure. Now, some of my old ones did, but I don't think any of the new ones do. This guy in the end, he's an eye doctor. I'm friends with his dad. He worked for my sister for 30 years managing McDonald's, but I don't really know this guy too much. I'm sure he knows I have a YouTube channel, but I don't think many of my neighbors do. Most of my friends, 90%, probably 99% of my friends don't know I have a YouTube channel, which I'm fine with. Okay, Thomas. Have a good night. Yeah, he seems like a nice enough guy. I don't know what he does for a job, but you could just tell there's like a little, friction there. You know what I mean? I think he sees me as an enemy. And I think when I said, hey, I want to use these kayaks, maybe he thought, oh, this motherfucker thinks I'm all right. He's not, I don't know. I could be wrong about all of it, but I don't think that I am, and I don't care. I hope he's getting it buried in his ass right now. No, I say that facetiously. You think it's a gay relationship is all going to be boiled down to bury it in the ass. No, I don't. I'm kidding. I'm sure there's the same intimacy and all that bullshit. I'm just, summarizing. Yeah. Yep. Good for him, man. Yeah, this is a really good night tonight. No, I think they don't pay attention like you. If somebody started dropping by and shit, I would end that pretty quickly. I don't want, good fences make good neighbors. I've been cool with all my neighbors. I haven't had any bad ones. I mean, I get along with them, but I don't know. I mean, for all I know, this is all biased, right? You could go to my neighbor, send a private detective over here and get tape statements like this guy's fucking nuts, he doesn't work, his fucking dog's pissing all over the place. I could be totally wrong about all of this. No, this property right here, there's no cops out here at night. See, that's our Walgreens, Rite Aid. I'm pretty cool with the cops now. I told you I had a couple. Like I said, I didn't have any problems with cops about 5 years ago. Sick.
You ain't cool with the state boys. You ain't cool with the Amish community. And you ain't cool with the D, because they done pulled you up a couple times, fool.
Yeah, I do think though, if you said to me, I do think there's a chance of probably, if I ever got like a terminal disease or something, man, I'm fucked. I mean, like, I really would be fucking hosed. I'm not going into an assisted living care. I say that now, but let me tell you, when you're looking the Grim Reaper for real, right down that goddamn barrel, like me, I talk a lot of shit about I'm not Christian, right? I'm not. But I got an idea if I get faced with a diagnosis that things aren't looking too good, I'll be praying like a motherfucker. I mean, why not, right? Death is scary. You don't know what it is. So, like, I'm in a good place now, but like my buddy the doctor says,
D-City, straight gritty, no pity. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke. And you already know, throw the rope, tie the knot. You know what I'm saying? Can't find that, find some socks. But hold on for your brother Frank Nitty. 2 T's, 2 titties. Thanks for rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me. Come kicking it with your brother Frank Nitty. 2 T's, 2 titties. D-City, baby, you already know how we get it. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke. And good morning to all my CWG folks. And you already know, Papa coming home, favorite position. Down ask now questions from the back door, and you already know. D-City, baby, straight gritty, no pity. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke, you already know. Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. CWG, rocks